And this was all about stereotypes. Next, Dinesh will walk us through prejudice.
So thank you, Asmi. All right. So how many of y'all know about prejudice?
Why are they laughing? I mean, did I miss something here? The accent! The accent? Wait, what is the joke for real? The joke? He spoke at 2x. I needed subtitles, bro. Oh wow. I felt like I went to watch an English movie in French. The only difference is French would have been. So that would have been, but his accent is not. Why is that? What? We've been independent for so long, but the colonized mindset just doesn't leave us. We've been told that their people are better than ours. What a joke. We've failed as a society.
Well, have you ever discriminated against anybody based on their accent?
Maybe. I mean, not intentionally.
Do you think others do intentionally or unintentionally?
Ferb, I know what you're going to do today.
Thank you so much for removing a little bit of time for this seminar. It's a very small and a very short one. And we have Dinesh with us, who's from Chennai. He has been working since the past 3 years as a safety training expert, and we have Dinesh take over right now.
We have devised a controlled method to study prejudice surrounding accents, wherein we have two groups coming in for a basic road safety seminar. But little do they know, for the next 10 minutes, they will hear everything the way we want them to hear, quite literally. But first, let's understand what prejudice is. It is a bias which devalues people because of their perceived membership of a social group. The psychological basis of prejudice includes people's key values, the way they see themselves and others, and social norms that define who is included in or excluded from social groups. And whether we like it or not, prejudice in various forms is prevalent throughout generations. But let's see to what extent that is true.
This is two states.
Both the groups have absolutely no clue that Dinesh, the safety expert, is actually just a regular man who happened to quote Three Idiots in two different accents. Other than that, all the other variables, including the language and the content, were kept constant. We took a non-prominent accent and a prominent Tamilian accent.
We have all seen Three Idiots when Rancho tells a fellow batchmate that if he doesn't abide by traffic rules, it might result him in losing his life. That person could be you. Life is a race, but not on the road. So it is important for us to have a basic gist of road safety and the measures that one has to adhere to the rules and regulation imposed by the government. Now, through the course of this seminar, we saw that there are several rules designed to keep you safe. I know it is hard to remember all of these, so just know that there are a lot of ways that you can lose your life and money while you're on the road, and we want you to be safely reaching your destination.
Now, you might wonder why we went with a prominent Tamilian accent. Well, have you noticed how strong South Indian accents are portrayed in the mainstream media for comic relief? Exactly. We saw through the course of the seminar that Dinesh from Delhi captured the attention of the participants, while Dinesh from Chennai happened to be the showstopper because everybody seemed to want him to stop talking. Rude? Exactly. Some people just couldn't help themselves, and some really wanted to leave. Reality is often disappointing.
Hi, I'm Pranav. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the seminar?
I would rate the seminar a solid 8.
I would like to rate about like a 7 on 10.
I'd say about 9.
A solid 7.
Why do you think it was a 7?
It was something wasn't expected out of a science project, so it was something unique, but in a way also not very much entertaining. I feel like the session was great, the speaker was also great, and it was engaging. But I feel he could have memorized it a little, as it was like he was stopping in a bit, he was stopping a little times, and he was reading the pamphlet and all. So I feel it would have been better if he memorized it a little.
I thought the speaker spoke pretty well, but yeah, again, he could have engaged the audience a little more.
Do you have any other feedback for the speaker?
No, apart from that, I don't know. No, I don't have any other feedback.
Right. In what other context have you heard a similar accent?
In what other context? I guess he was a South Indian because his accent it was a little bit Tamilian kind of. So there are many people in like movies and all in NMIMS itself. There are many people who come from other states and also it takes them some time to learn. South Indians don't like Hindi, don't like to speak in Hindi and all. So it takes them certain time to adjust to it, and their English and all their accents also vary.
Okay. Are you aware of any biases that you hold towards people with this accent?
Particularly, I am not aware of any such biases, but I think there might be some biases happening.
The accent in today's channel, I mean, it was a little different accent. I don't know where the accent hails from, but a little different accent sounded a little more monotonous.
Alright. Why would you rate it that?
So basically, like I'm more like used to the North Indian accent, and though the accent was of the speaker was like understandable, but yeah, I was more like I'm more prominent and understandable to the North Indian accent rather than the South Indian accent.
Alright.
Firstly, I really hope all of you enjoyed the seminar. So basically, towards the seminar, it was an experiment that we conducted.
And as psychology students, you wanted to explore how prejudice plays an important role, consciously or subconsciously in all our lives.
So the whole experiment was conducted to understand what influence accent has on the masses, and if they are biased towards one accent, or if they prefer one accent, or are they, do you think some other accent is finding that?
This experiment with two different groups.
So yeah, this is one group where the speaker used a non-prominent accent.
So this seminar was purposely designed to be not very interesting, so that the content doesn't affect the perception about the speaker, and other than that, the content and the speaker remains constant.
This experiment was not to hurt any of the beliefs, cultural beliefs, or your sentiments. And yeah, so we really appreciate all of you removing the time. And you can now.
Then we have all effective
token
comments.
of appreciation that we have for you all as well.
I hope this goes very far. We know this.
It hits the spot.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. So the question is, are we really failing as a society? Do we really discriminate people based on their accents? Yes, we do. Or at least, the results from our experiment makes us believe so. At the end of our experiment, our hypothesis was found to be true, indicating underlying prejudice towards prominent Tamilian accent. Sorry, Dinesh from Chennai.
So people really do discriminate others on the basis of their accent.
They really do. What do you think she has to say about this?
He just sounded so different. Not that I couldn't understand him, but just different. And maybe that's okay. Don't you think so?